In YouTube, Josh Barnett, Jamie Silvest here at Better Homes Guy Real Estate Paramount. If you're looking to know the difference between new construction homes and existing homes, you have come to the right video. So stick around, give it a big thumbs up, share with all your friends, and Jamie, what's the best number they can reach you at?
405-826-4941.
Woo! Let's go America! So, looking at our notes, we've got a lot of customers in the market right now for houses. They might not be able to find any,
Yes.
but they're in the market for them, right?
Yeah.
Am I right? So today we're going to compare and contrast new construction homes to existing homes. Can I take existing?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll
and
let you.
you'll take
I'll
new?
take new.
All right. Let's pull up our little outline right here so that we've got it. With anything real estate, it's always about the location. Can you what do you think's better? New construction or existing home location, and why? And
Well,
why?
I'm kind of partial to new construction. I just bought one 9 months ago.
He did. It's a beautiful home.
Yes. And you get to pick your location in the neighborhood. You get to pick your lot that you like compared to where the amenities in the neighborhood. Use access to the street, to other shopping centers, major freeways. Brand new house, so you're picking your colors, picking your styles.
Oh wow.
So that way, hopefully the home remodels years down the road versus existing home.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So location-wise, you're saying new construction is better than existing because you get to pick the lot in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So like you got a corner lot up on the hill, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you've got access to your backyard two different ways.
Yes.
And you're up on the hill, so you don't have to worry about any torrential rain that happens every 100 years.
Exactly.
And then you're talking about location of the lot in the neighborhood, so you're like maybe in a cul-de-sac area where there's less traffic.
Yeah, cul-de-sac, or you can easy access to the exits.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because in a natural disaster,
Yes.
and everyone's trying to get out of the neighborhood, the closer you are, the easier. That makes sense. And then so that makes sense on new construction location. I'm going to tell you the highlights of existing home location, and then you tell me what you think. So, existing home location, folks, it's usually closer to the amenities of the cities, the shopping centers. It's usually close to that. The hospitals. It's usually close to that. The elementary schools, the universities. If you're buying in a university town, the existing homes are usually closer to things that you need for day-to-day living. What are your thoughts on that location-wise?
It's true, but with new construction, they are building shopping centers closer to the new houses. Urban sprawl, or I guess suburban sprawl.
That's
Going farther out.
That's true. OnQ.
Mm-hmm.
OnQ is building everywhere.
Yes.
They hate 7-Eleven. I don't know that. This is for entertainment purposes only. This isn't legal advice, and unless we're your real estate agents, it's not even real estate advice. This is a fun YouTube channel. Golly, so you're saying new construction location is as good as existing construction locations because of the newer strip malls and stuff that are getting built up around the new construction.
Yes, and they're building new hospitals. There's one right down the street from us here.
Dang it. All right, so do you think they're the same amenity-wise?
Yeah, they're probably pretty close.
Pretty close?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm supporting existing, so I'm gonna say existing is better.
Yeah.
You're saying they're close. All right. Another thing that comes up when you're comparing existing homes to new homes, the buyers want to think about is the square footage. I can get at least 200, if not 400 square feet more for the same price on existing homes than you can new construction homes. Do you think that matters?
Yes. It goes back to my point of having to remodel or paint. The new home, you're not going to have to do any of that for years. Where your existing, I looked at one yesterday, the walls were yellow. Most people, I know some people like yellow, but a lot of people don't like yellow walls.
Yeah, but that extra bedroom, that extra living room / bonus room, that could really help out a family who's got a mother or mother-in-law moving in, or who are expanding their families and need like a play space for the kiddos, because having toys in the main living room as opposed to toys in like a spare bedroom or toys in a bonus room, there's a big difference there, and that's why I think existing homes more square footage may be worth it more.
Yeah, well, a lot of the new construction have 4 bedrooms and bonus rooms in them, but like I said, you're paying a little bit more per square foot, but you're getting a more modern house with modern amenities. And
so do you think the so same price, so 200, let's say a $400,000 existing home is gonna have 3,500 plus square feet. Do you think a 4,000 square foot new home, a $400,000 new home, is going to have at least 3,500 square feet?
No, but it's probably going to be 3,000.
Yeah, so you'll still have room.
At that size, you're going to have a lot of room.
Yeah,
unless you have a family of 12.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you take traffic, the traffic, new home versus existing home, street traffic. Like the neighborhood, the roads around it, that traffic. Tell us a little bit about new construction.
New construction? Well, when they're still working on building it, there's a lot of traffic in there. All the construction traffic. But once they leave, the streets are pretty clear. Say people don't have old abandoned cars that got in their driveway. Garages are full with old abandoned cars. Drove down a street this morning, existing construction that could barely get one car down the street because everybody was parked on the sides of the road next to each other. But yeah, the new construction, like I said, there's usually a lot of space when the construction crews aren't there.
Okay, so you're saying new construction, traffic-wise, because most of your new construction nowadays have deed restrictions, they have CCRs, they have HOAs. You're not gonna have old cars in the driveway, and you're not gonna have cars lining both sides of the street because it's not as populated, and the CCRs and the deed restrictions probably restrict that.
Yes, usually.
I gotta give that to you. That's true. But traffic-wise, good thing, existing homes is, I think your existing homes are closer to civilization. I think you're gonna save 6, if not 15 minutes on your commute to work with existing homes. What do you think about that compared to new homes?
I have to agree with you on that. A lot of existing homes are closer to the downtown area, so you're not going to have to drive as far.
They are. They did build up Portland though, and they did expand the turnpike on 3 different sides.
Yes.
So that'll get you there quicker. Okay, so traffic-wise, it's kind of a wash. You got your pros and cons to both.
Yeah.
For new construction home versus existing home.
Yeah. Depends on what's important to you. Close to work, or being able to navigate your neighborhood without running over people
when they're doing the construction.
Yeah.
Or when they're existing, running into cars, backing out your driveway or something. Okay. Character. Existing homes to me have more character if you're into that. And when I define character, I mean like new construction. I feel like it's white painted woodwork and light gray walls. Existing homes, I've got flooring that sometimes can be a century old. That is 1x4 wood flooring. It's just character. What do you think about that? Can you get character with new homes?
You can try. So it's going to cost you money. Most new builders aren't going to go and reuse hardwood flooring from a 100-year-old house you're tearing down. So you're going to have most likely tile that looks like wood flooring installed. But it is funny, most of them are white and gray in the new neighborhoods. But yeah, I don't know. I give you the 100-year-old home. Of course, it's going to have its maintenance, upkeep, and other old systems in there, but it has more character than a brand new home.
Okay, so that's a good point you bring up. A 100-year-old home has more maintenance, so you do have to pay for that more character. On average, the National Association of Realtors, don't quote us, quote the source, not us, say that a homeowner should set aside 1 to 2% of the purchase price every year for maintenance on a home. So if you buy a $300,000 existing home, you're looking at $3,000 to $6,000 in maintenance per year. But on a new home, you don't have that character, but you don't have that maintenance. So you have an extra $3,000 to $6,000 to go on vacation.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Neighborhood amenities, we've kind of briefly touched about this. Can you tell me, compare and contrast, tell me the positives of the neighborhood amenities that new construction has?
Well, a lot of them have a pool, so you don't have to put your own pool in. Trust me, I hated taking care of a pool. We had one in our last house. And then they have the rec rooms and rooms for you to borrow. Of course, you're paying the HOA fee. I'm saying that stuff does come in handy. You want to have a big party and don't want to have it at your house, you just go down to the neighborhood rec room and use it for the day.
That's a good point. That's a good point. And a lot of new constructions, I feel, correct me if I'm wrong, they have parks a lot of times too.
Yes.
And walking trails.
Yes.
And they've taken those reservoir ponds that they build for the flood management of the neighborhood, and they've turned it to like an actual like active pond with walking trails around it, the park and all that.
Okay. Yeah.
Existing, I think new construction has me beat on existing neighborhoods. Like if they even do have the water reservoir pond, if they were built in the time that the cities realized they needed them, they're usually just a really gross, overgrown field that looks out of place. If they have them. A lot of existing home neighborhoods, they're relying on the city sewer system, and that doesn't always work out.
Yeah, not when it's a 100-year-old system.
Yeah. So when I'm comparing neighborhood amenities, I gotta give it to the new home neighborhoods with the neighborhood amenities, because existing home neighborhoods, you're lucky to even have a park in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's usually not close by.
Yeah. Wow. So when you're looking at new homes compared to existing homes, correct me if I'm wrong as I list these out, but location is going to determine your desire of house location in the neighborhood, because you can pick it with new construction, and location to the closeness to work.
Yes.
But not amenities, because amenities pop up near new construction. Amenities such as like your neighborhood Walmart markets.
Yes.
And your gas stations. They usually come to new construction anyways. So it's really commute time to work and location of the physical house.
Yes.
Okay. So compare and contrast, a quick bullet of square footage, new versus existing.
You're probably going to get less square footage on a new home than you would for the same price on an existing home.
Okay.
So you might have to do a little more. You're going to have to do more maintenance on the existing home though, so you just have to save up that money for it.
Okay. And traffic-wise, existing home neighborhoods will have less construction traffic because they're existing.
Yes.
And then traffic-wise, going to work and coming home from work won't be as bad, or it will be shorter because new construction is typically further away from the metropolitans.
Yes.
Okay. Character,
I would say the older homes have it. Say, you can get a 100-year-old home that has a lot of character, where they used to build them a little bit better than probably the homes nowadays. So I know they're more energy efficient nowadays, but sometimes you wonder about the materials being used.
Back in the day, a 2x4 was 2 inches by 4 inches, and now it's 1 3/4 inches.
I think it's 1.5 inches.
1.5 inches by
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
Like, what's that about?
Yeah, I don't know. I never understood it. And that's true of all the boards. The 1-inch board's not 1 inch thick.
It's 3/4.
Yeah.
And then neighborhood amenities, existing neighborhoods that are older typically are going to lack the features, the rec room, the pool, the park that the new neighborhoods have to offer you.
Exactly.
Wow, guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you found value in it, if you just love America, give it a thumbs up. And if you thought this video was horrible, if you thought this video sucked, hit the thumbs down, not once, but twice. Really stick it to us. Hit that thumbs down twice on it. And then also, if you're in the market for a new home in the Oklahoma City metro area or an existing home in the Oklahoma City metro area, Jamie, what's the best number for them to reach at?
405-826-4941.
Guys, Josh Bardette, Jamie Silvas, agents of Better Home and Garden Real Estate Paramount. We're here to help you with all your Oklahoma real estate needs. If you're relocating to, or moving within, give us a call. Homes or land, we're the ones that are going to help you. We're the ones you're going to want on your side. You know why? Because we love America and we love helping our customers. We'll see you guys on the next one.